What's up? So today we have some of the around the world push-ups that we've been doing, but we're going to be doing a contralateral version as opposed to what we did before, which was ipsilateral. So contralateral just going to mean opposite or across the body, whereas the ipsi means the same side. So whereas before we were trying to balance on the same hand and same foot, today we'll be doing the balancing on the opposite sides. So I want to walk you through the warm-up or the explanation similar to we did earlier this week, and I think it was pretty useful. This movement is going to always start in a squat, and this first time through, we're just going to play with a few hand placements in front of us and a few behind us, just getting the basic idea of the balance first. So go ahead and drop down into a squat. Hopefully you're in a public place right now. We're going to put your left hand somewhere out in front of you. This wants to be as varied as you can. The whole idea behind this movement is that you're getting into positions and angles that you're not used to doing. So make it less standardized or structured than maybe you otherwise would. So left hand goes down. What we're going to do here is we're going to slowly transfer more weight into your hand, and then we're going to get to the place where we can be balanced on my right foot now and my left hand. So contralaterally balanced across my body, getting a nice balance. Once I've established that, I'm going to place my left foot back where it was, and I'm going to slowly and under control come back down into the squat. The quality of how I'm transferring my weight to my hand and then back off of my hand is a big part of the benefit here. So try not to be clunky. Make this as smooth and like if someone was watching you as like effortless or as graceful as you can. Let's try our right hand. Maybe I'll go kind of across my body. So I'm going to put my right hand down. I'm going to transfer my weight into it, and now I'm going to balance on my left foot and my right hand. Pretty easy. I'm going to put my foot back down, slowly and under control, come back to a squat. Now let's try behind. Put my left hand down, touch the ground. Maybe this time I don't pivot all the way around. Maybe this time I let my belly stay up. I'm just going to balance now on my right foot and my left hand. Just getting a feel. Left foot goes back down. I'm into a squat. And then finally, behind me, I'll put my right hand down. Maybe this time I do want to spin, so I'll pivot on my foot and get to the place where I'm balanced on my left foot and my right hand. And then I'm back. So that's the beginning, just to get a feel of how we transfer our weight, how we start to find balance. Next up is to incorporate a push-up. So we're going to do 2 in the front and 2 in the back again, but this time adding a push-up. So it starts off the same. Maybe I put it over here this time. I transfer my weight into my left hand and my right foot. And what I want you to do here is you can utilize your opposite hand now. So I'm going to use my right hand as much as I need in order to touch my temple or the side of my forehead to the floor. So it's kind of a weird position. Maybe I think it's best to have my foot in front of my body. I'm going to touch the ground with my hand, lower to the floor. I'll remove the assisting hand, replace my foot, and come back to a squat. Let's try the right hand. Maybe it's somewhere way over here. So I transfer the weight into my right hand. I'm balancing now on my left foot. And maybe this time I think it's better to have my leg behind me. So I'll put my left hand down to try and get some assistance. Touch. Come back to balancing. And back to the squat. Now let's go behind. So left hand, let's get weird. So maybe I'm over here. So my left hand goes down. I've got a balance now on my right foot and my left hand. Now how the heck am I going to get down to the floor? Well, I'll put this opposite hand down, and I'm going to try to get creative on touching my head. I'll move back to balancing, replace the foot, and move into the squat. Last off, we'll go right side again. Maybe a little bit more conservative on the placement, but still make it interesting. So I'm going to reach back behind me. I'm going to stay belly up this time. So what do I do here? How do I get my head to the floor? I can go this way. I can maybe go this way. I'm going to use my opposite hand for some assistance. I'm going to try and touch, and you'll notice I'm hooking my foot around here. I'm using my leg like it was a tail for balance. So I go down and touch, come back to balance, and back to the squat. That's the basic idea. We're using this concept of organic strength where we're playing with angles and positions, like I said before, that are just outside the normal realm of pushing, and you'll find very quickly that it's challenging in ways that we're just not used to doing. And so if you grow here, you have the potential to improve your strength. Bonus points when you feel like this variation is easy, you start moving to the one-hand version, or maybe one finger for assistance. So maybe give you one example of each, but we'll go back to touching the left hand. We're gonna balance on opposite sides. A big part of figuring these puzzles out is how do I position my weight? So I can put more weight on my foot, I can put more weight in my hand depending, but if I wanna go one-handed, you're gonna have to get creative on how and where you place your body weight. Same thing, let's go right hand behind. So I'm balancing here, okay, maybe I gotta go behind this way. And come back down. Embrace the challenge, lots of room for growth here. I hope you guys enjoy it. There will be some falling, there will be some struggle, but that's the way to grow.